Greetings everyone, hope you're doing well today. And today I wanted to talk about the facts, the do's and don'ts of intermittent fasting. But before I get into that, I definitely want to emphasize that, as a nation, as a world, we're getting obsessed with weight loss, and that necessarily may not be in the most healthy forms. There is a difference between being thin, and there is a difference between being thin and healthy and fit. I think as long as our focus is on the latter, on being healthy, fit, vital, and being in a state of well-being and bliss, I think we are on the right path. But unfortunately, our obsession with thinness, our obsession with looking a particular way, when it gets to an extreme, it leads to us adopting eating habits that may not be sustainable over a period of time. I think what we really need to look at as an individual, an eating pattern which is healthy and that we can sustain as a part of our lifestyle. A lot of times what I see again and again is people kind of pick up a diet, they do it for a few months, they sometimes may achieve results, sometimes may not, then they drop off the wagon, and after a few months they try something else, then they drop off and they try something else. This is almost like you're abusing and playing with the body. So it is, as you're choosing a diet plan that works for you, make sure you get expert guidance and make sure it is sustainable. Now, the truth about intermittent fasting, the research, most of the research is done on rats, not on humans. Therefore, it is not all conclusive. I cannot completely recommend it at this particular point of time, though it has cited certain benefits. More research, more conclusive research is needed on humans for it to really gain its efficacy. Also, in intermittent fasting, what really happens is you're going on a fast for a prolonged period of time, and the prolonged period of time is an extended period of time where the blood sugar levels, the insulin levels in their body go down to such an extreme level that the body reaches out to fat as a source of energy. Typically, in a normal course of time, when you're having carbohydrates, more importantly refined carbohydrates, they're broken down into simple sugars, and if they are not utilized, as a source of energy, because we need to use it as a source of energy for vital functions of the body, but also more importantly when we are exercising. So when we do not utilize that, it is stored in fat. So a healthy lifestyle, which includes nutrition, exercise, stress, sleep, managing your stress, sleep, all of these are pivotal in being healthy and fit. The challenge, what I see with intermittent fasting, is the sustainability. Not everybody is able to do fasting, because sometimes the typical norm in intermittent fasting is that you start your day at 7 a.m. in the morning and your last meal would be 3 p.m. in the morning, or you could do something like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. There are some people who are talking about 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So there are various variants of this. The researchers point out the people who have done 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. That means the fasting period after 3 p.m. to the next morning is a prolonged period of fasting period. They have shown more results than some of the other groups. But having said that, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. is a time when most of us are at work. We are on the go. Sustainability here becomes a challenge, because sometimes we have to prepare meals, we have to do meal prep before, we have to plan our meals in advance and make sure we have that as we go to work, or even if you're doing household chores, that we have to be very conscious about what we're putting in our stomach. Sometimes when people are doing intermittent fasting, they think we can eat anything that comes in front of us, and that this could include high sugar or highly processed foods, or foods on the go. You're ordering food online, fast food. That doesn't really help the cause, right? So what's really important is eating healthy, more importantly a plant-based diet, even in a Mediterranean diet which has lean protein in the mix. What is also seen is sometimes when you're trying to do this on your own, you may not be able to get all the micro and micronutrients. So a lot of times when we see the health evaluation reports of my clients, we also see that they are not even getting the essential proteins in their body. They're not sometimes getting the essential minerals and vitamins in their body. So deficiency in this form also may arise. So it's very important to be a conscious eater, be constantly aware, and make sure that you're getting the proper micro and micronutrients, and you're also getting the nutrition that your body requires to function at its optimum level. Okay, so these are some of the challenges. What I also see is it is definitely not something that is recommended for people who are on diabetic medication, who are on, who are pregnant, who are lactating. It's also not recommended for people with a lot of eating disorders. If you know somebody who is practicing bulimia, anorexia, or somebody who has been really obsessive with food and doesn't have a healthy relationship with food, is definitely not recommended this diet. So there you go. There are a lot of pros and cons to intermittent dieting. My personal recommendation is, if weight loss is the gain objective in a healthy and in a natural form, a good, healthy, balanced diet is something that can be sustained over a period of time. Okay. However, there are days when we feel we are completely overloaded. We've gone out and eaten quite a bit. It might be beneficial to fast the next day. And we also in India have seasonal fasts, right? We do these seasonal fast variants because it helps to detoxify our bodies. It helps the body to get ready for seasonal changes. So these are kind of fasts which are done occasionally, which may be good, gives your digestive system, the gut health, a rest, and helps you to recoup and prepare for the upcoming new season. So, and also sometimes when you've overeaten the night before, and you've been partying hard, so it might be great to take it light or do a light fasting the next day. But doing fasting on every single day, now if you imagine, if you're about 20 years old or 30 years old or 40-year-old, imagine trying to do fasting for the next 50 years of your life, or 30 years of your life, 40 years of your life. Do you think that is going to be sustainable? Life is going to present a lot of situations, in life. There are going to be moments when you're going to be traveling. There are going to be occasions, or momentous occasions in life, marriage, work, professional successes, travel. A lot of people even while traveling have a challenge, even eating a balanced diet. So imagine doing this kind of fasting on a regular basis. So do something that is healthy for you. 2, you can sustain it as a part of your lifestyle. You have healthy habits around it. And when nutrition by far is a very personal subject, everybody's bodies are different. Everybody's bodies respond to it different. Everybody's requirement as per their age, lifestyle is different. So it's a very important to have a personalized approach to nutrition and do something that is a lifestyle, a sustainable lifestyle. That's what's going to keep you healthy and also help you to have a healthy relationship with food in itself. Take care. Ciao.